Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. I know it's a little bit late compared to when these medals foretellers came out, but I'm finally going in and showing you guys how I beat Gula. I'm going to be doing Era later, and if I can transfer unions, I might even tackle Autie now that the new Sora's out. But I'm going to show you what Keyblade setup I used to beat Gula. It's going to be one of the newer medals, but the whole point is that I ended up beating this. This is probably one of the hardest quests in the game currently, and probably for a little bit before they bring out the new meta, especially now that they brought out all these new medals, the organization members, second form Sora. It's going to be definitely shifting to harder enemies, kind of like these guys, and then a month later, these guys will be nothing because the medals are going to be so ridiculous. But here's what I used. I used a Dark Knot. I actually beat this on stream over at twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus where I stream. My Keyblade was at level 36 at that time, but I decided to upgrade to level 37, and I kind of want to take it one step further for Era, but I'll leave that for Era's fight. So for now, this is the setup I used, and it worked out beautifully. And the reason this works out is because Sykes is such a beast of a medal. Now, Sykes got this ability of buffing himself. He can buff strength, reverse, and power strength by 15, and he also restores 2 gauges. So he takes care of the Dark Knot completely. Copying him with the medal of SP gauge 0 or 2 pretty much means you're casting these medals for free. They're not costing you anything. See? I have SP gauge 2 on here. He restores 2 gauges. He doesn't cost anything. It's 0, 0, 0, 0 the whole entire time. I still need 5 gauges to do this, but yeah. The key part is Sykes buffs his reverse, power, and strength by 15 tiers. So Gula can't do nothing as long as Sykes is on the 4 slot or Angelic Amber is on the 4 slot. The extra attack on the Sephiroth can't do much. I do got my own Xion over here. No extra attack, nothing special, and I got myself key art over here. Extra attack's not needed. 1 attack's fine, but second chance 4 is the reason this is this current setup. I probably could get away with doing more damage if I brought myself into, let's say, a Xion over here with second chance and extra attack, and then bringing in another attacking medal over here, but it's fine. We don't need that much power. So I'm gonna go with this Keyblade setup. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, and my pet medal is Luxord copying. Everything has extra attack. Everything has -60 ground. Everything has +1000s. They're pretty much all perfectly traded. This is probably overkill, but I want to show you guys how I took down Gula. And I'm gonna bring in a friend, Sykes, as well, and just go ham with Sykes medals. So the Sykes got all perfect traits as well. So it's just gonna be pure Sykes, just going at him. Hey, it's you. My boy looks angry. You don't look so good. Are you okay? No, I got the wrong costume on. My bad. All right, here we go. That's actually my farming costume. I totally forgot. All right, you're on a battlefield. Yeah, Gula. Come on, bring it on, buddy. All right, so first turn, he's got all these buffs. I am going to start off. Well, we lose our first turn. We don't have the whole second chance, but that's fine. We're going to use our Xion's override to get rid of all those buffs, and I'm going to activate Sykes' buff to give us more reverse strength by 1500 on top of that. So first couple turns, 1, 2, 3, got all the buffs I need. I don't even need that override, but just in case you want to keep that in there. Now here is where it's pretty much going to screw us over. So that attack goes through, we get attacked, and now second hit goes through. We only do 1 because he debuffed all our buffs. He doesn't take away the reverse and upright buffs or metal strength buff you can see above my HP, so that doesn't matter. Now over here, copy Sykes. Got all my strength back. You can see I have 15 reverse, 15 power, 15 general attack up. So all these attacks are doing maximum, and on top of it, Sykes gives himself an extra 7,500 to reverse metal strength, which is himself, or power metal strength, sorry. Yeah, power metal strength by 7,500, but it's only needed for him. It doesn't really matter because the entire Keyblade is Sykes just going ape at it. So I would have brought in like a speed medal to use a reflect counter, but because we already died on the first turn, I don't want to do that. So I want to continue on and going through all this over and over and over again. So second turn, once all our buffs are again, I'm going to go with the Sykes, activate, get my extra 1500 in there. Dispel, second Sephiroth doesn't do nothing. Dispel again, doesn't matter because these buff goes through, and that's pretty much the whole entire fight. Just keep activating the supernovas in the end over here and going through the whole cycle. I believe we can beat this in 5 turns. So this is currently, let's see, this is currently turn 3, right? Yeah, this is turn 3, so we have 2 more turns to take this guy down. And we're pretty close to just taking him down on the next turn most likely. So turn 4, all 3 buffs again. I'm going to use, oh, I can't use that because he reflects speed. I can't use that because he reflects speed, and we just lost that supernova there. That was my bad because I left on auto battle. That's right. If we do that, it's going to reflect speed, and it's going to end up killing us. Which, you know what, is actually not a bad idea now that I think about it. Because I can go through here, let this buff go through, keep going. Because this is our last turn. Last turn, we didn't get hit. Did we lose our second chance already? I feel like we lost our second chance already. If we didn't lose our second chance already, what would probably been a good idea here is to activate my Luck Sword ability. If anything, on the turn you know you're going to die. No, because then he's going to kill you next turn anyways. I'd rather do the 5 turns. Yeah, I'd rather do those 5 turns. Forgot to activate that supernova as well, but it is more than enough power to take this guy down. I screwed up 2 turns of supernova there. Sykes, guys. Sykes was such a good pickup. So much damage. The only problem is if we hit blue counters, that's when the issue comes through. But the whole thing is that Sykes or Final Fantasy Record Keeper Sephiroth restores your buffs on that slot over there. So right here, Final Fantasy Record Keeper medal came out a long time ago, but it's got strength, reverse, and power strength by 15. It fits on the Dark Gnaw. It fits on the Fenrir 4 slot over here, and that makes a big difference. You could also just bring in any medal period that buffs and debuffs, or sorry, just buffs. All you need is a buffer. So strength and magic strength by 10, so on, so on. Look for those kind of things. You've got Supernova's SP Rocks here. It's got strength, reverse, and magic by 10. You won't be restoring your power, but if your next medal has power, that works. And obviously, Era, he works as well. One of the foretellers. You kind of just want to go through all your medals to see what you guys got. Let's see. Youth and Blast got reverse strength by 10, strength and PSM strength by 15. If you have extra attack on him, then you can bring in Youth in Black as well. So you do have options. The whole point is that you have to bring in a medal here that raises the buffs that you need. And the next medal can clean up the power, or if it has only one, like just reverse, then that works out together as well. You just got to put that combination together. That's the key part. You don't even need a Final Fantasy Record Keeper or Sykes. Personally, what you could do on this slot over here is bring in like another buff medal, Xion, or any medal that raises your strength back up. Because if you do have the extra attack, Xion or Kairi in the starting, you can bring an attacking medal over here, which will take care of all that. And that way, having a medal over here that's a buffer is equivalent to my key art copying my Xion over here. Because if this had extra attack, this would be attacking medal. That'd be way more damage going through. And it didn't matter if your buffer is over here on the 4th slot. Because then you have all the same amount of attacking I do. Because if you look at my setup, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 attackers on my Keyblade. If you switch this to an attacking medal and you put this as a buffer, you still have the same amount of attackers. 4. It would be 2nd slot attacker, 3rd slot attacker, 5th slot pet slot. That's the only difference there. So that's another way of doing it, is bringing a buffer there. But I just pulled Sykes, and I want to go off with Sykes and Luxord. That banner was so good to pull off these 2 right here. I know a lot of you guys are going to say that this is pretty much like impossible to copy. It really is. It's just pretty much how I beat it. I went for the new Sykes, and it worked out. And now Sykes is also going to work for me for future events, so on and so on, just because of how much power he has. He is a future investment. I didn't just pull him for Gula or any of the foretellers. I want to use him just to use him specifically for all the quests, because my reverse setups were always garbage, but now they're looking pretty good. So that is pretty much the whole how to beat him. I know it's not really a great idea, but the whole setup is that he's got that debuff on the 3rd slot. You just need a medal like Sykes, Final Fantasy Record Keeper Sephiroth, or another buffer on the 4th slot to clean all the debuffs or dispel that he does. But that's Gula. That is another foreteller done. 3 down, 1 to go, and then I'll be releasing my Keyblade War video, and it feels pretty good. Next one's going to be Era. I'm definitely going to be raising my Keyblade up a little bit higher for Era, because I did try him on stream, and that setup was almost good enough, just not quite there. So I'm really excited for that. Let me know down below what you guys use. Again, this is supposed to try to help you guys out. It's not just going to show off Sykes and what he can do in the Dark Knight Keyblade going so high. You do need high multipliers for this setup. You do need strong medals, tier 10s, and you do need good subslots on your Keyblade. I think I said that already. Oh, and attack boost 10s and 11 maxes. Don't go anything below that, or you're just not going to do any damage to them. You're going to tickle them. But that's pretty much my full clear. Let me know what your setups are down below so people can check them out, see what you did. Put your subslots, or just put your Keyblade multipliers, or yeah, just put your subslot and your Keyblade level. That way people know that your Keyblade is also doing most of the work. It's not just the medals. Keyblade plays a big part in this, especially with the hidden passives. For having the Keyblade go higher and higher and higher, you get power metal strength, you get upright, reverse strength. All those hidden passives also add on top of how much damage you're doing. But if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.